Evening peeps, evening, welcome back to the channel. Got round 7 of P1RC's Porsche 911 GT3 RS Cup. We're live from Sardegna Road Track B tonight. I don't quite remember the layout of this track, but I remember a lot of it, but not the sort of back half of it. I'm sure it'll come to me when we get to the track. But yeah, that's where we are tonight for round 7. So let's just go into points quickly. Qualifying's just got underway. You've got to be quick because it's only 5 minutes. Mocky Weeks leading the way with 293 points. OB1 in second with 280 points. Third for PAV46, 258 points. Fourth for Pilgrim, 234. 223 for Tyre Slayer in fifth. Sixth for Captain Pugwash with 167. Seventh for Ice Chan with 165. Eighth for Skippy with 92 points. We've got Don in... 9th with 75 points. Dylan in 10th with 62 points. We've got Bo in 53 points. In 11th. Hold on, what's going on here? Don't worry about scores. And Slow Seamus with 20 points. I've not got to hurry up anymore. I'll tell you why in a second. Because merch still available. T-shirts and stickers. Hit me up at dartsmoker@googlemail.com. Yeah, usual stuff. No rush anymore because, boom, for some reason, the lobby's been killed. Hopefully, we've got no issues. Qualifying had just started, but for some reason, we've been oofed. Now I've got to wait for lobby to reopen. Yeah, no idea what happened there. So you wouldn't have seen that Bo is in the lobby tonight. Mr. Bowman, congratulations on your the birth of your son, Lewis. When did he come? Monday? Was it Monday? Whew. So if anyone was watching last week, you'll remember that Mr. Bowman wasn't available to race because his wife had gone into labour with their second child, and she decided she wasn't going to have it quickly so he could get back and race. Instead, she took pretty much 4 days. So yeah, welcome Lewis to the world of the P1 you know what's. Come on lobby, where are you? There we go. Let's get ourselves back in. So yeah, not sure what happened there. Don't know. I'm sure someone might throw something in a chat. Again, qualifying had just gotten underway. Got everyone in the lobby. Yeah, so far. So only 8 drivers. Let's go and have a look who we have got. We have got PAV46, Ice Chan, Mocking Weeks. There he is, Bo, with the new baby Lewis. Possibly not sitting in his lap. Hopefully nice and asleep. We've got Captain Pugwash, we've got, who I missed off there, Dylan, who's just turned up, Pilgrim and Skippy all racing tonight. So we should get straight into qualifying. Again, no idea what happened. So what's it saying there? Mocking Weeks. Soz, when I went to track, I was on grid. Don't quite know what that means, but... maybe if you're already on track and you put go to grid or whatever, maybe there's a fault. There was a new update tonight, so hopefully everything's okay. And if you are watching, just in the comments, just let me know, how does the stream look? Does it look any better than the previous streams? I've fiddled with settings just to try and get the picture quality a bit better. I've got it set more to frame rate, stream quality than frame rate, but we'll see. It's usually been a pretty strong connection, so shouldn't have to worry about that. Right. Oh no. Oh, Obi's just joined the room, and he's just left the room. He's just missed qualifying, which is getting underway now. And these jumpy Porsches, for some reason, off the line, they have a little bit of a bounce. So have a look at liveries, if we've got anything new. Come on, get the right camera angle, you muppet. Put some nonsense on as well for this qualifying session. Again, it is only a short 5-minute qualifier. Let's have a look at Pilgrim Designs GT3 RS livery there then. Nice Chand in his standard green matte. Just like a bit of matte green. Likes a bit of sand as well tonight. Dylan in the standard Porsche livery. Wash a little bit early for Christmas, but he's gone all in for this. It's on his car last week as well. Fair play to him. Skippy with his Castrol Edge livery. 46, he's got the Doctor blasted all over that. Let's see on the number plate there, that's what the number 46 is all about. The Doctor, Valentino Rossi. Just coming back out of the pit, standard livery on board for him. You might see that chop and change throughout the night. He does like to stick a different colour on every now and then for these races. Pilgrim we've just seen, and both still in the pits. Who haven't we seen? Have we seen everyone? I think we've seen everyone. Let's get ourselves on board with Skippy and we'll do a lap. Reasonably long start, finish straight, just over this brow of the hill, hard on the brakes, then into this left. Got to be careful, don't want to run it. Oh, skips almost taking the sand with him. Don't want to hit that through this little section of S's. Let's back that camera off a little bit towards turn 4 then. Sweeping left-hander up the hill. Down into this hairpin. Just tries to push you out wide all the time into that sand on the exit. Down the hill then. Oh, I do remember this circuit. Fast little section at the bottom of the hill then, all the way through here. Hard on the brakes for this right-hander. Again, just trying to avoid those sand traps. Again, just wants to push you out wide. Oof, just stays out of it. Up the hill. Again, another tight left-hander at the top. And get a little bit of a poke on down here. Tight in the middle final corner as well. Cuts off a lot of the straight here. There is another section that you can run through down there. Cut in quite early, so time's coming in then, and it is currently this man on top. Again, it's only a 5-minute qualifier. We are 3.5 minutes into that already. 1:23.9 then for Ice Chand. Dylan 25.1 on the clock for him, full second and a bit, almost 1.2 behind. Pav then in third, 1:25.8 on the clock. Skippy fourth with a 1:28.3. Captain Pugwash in 5th, 1:29.6 on the clock for him. Mocking Weeks, 23, oh yeah, he dipped in the pit, so we're just going to see him and Pilgrim come across the line. So Mocking 1:23.9. Pilgrim goes quickest with a 1:23.830, so sticks himself on pole then. Malcolm Weeks drops himself into third. Catching a bit of gravel through there himself. Who did we miss? Bo, did you manage to get a lap in yet? No. Still on an out lap. Maybe he has got a baby on his lap. So some thumbs up and some congrats in the chat for Mr. Bo. Thank you very much, Mr. Slayer. Live from A&E, nice. So yeah, Tyre Slayer unfortunately not making it tonight. You may have noticed he's not in the lobby because he's just posted in the chat he can't make it because his son has decided he likes to punch trees. So they're in the A&E now, taking the splinters out of his hand. I hope you've barked at him a little bit. I'll shut up now. I'll shut up. I've probably got a few more of those. We'll see. So yeah, it doesn't look like Bo's going to get a lap in then, because unfortunately he's only just finished his out lap. Dylan has gone quicker though, 1:23.288. Just pips Pilgrim then. He's in second still. Already finished. Ice Chan then holds his third. Markin Weeks holds fourth. Pav fifth. Oh, he's still got a little bit of track to rip around on actually. Him and Skippy might end up putting in a quicker lap. Who else? Captain Pugwash just coming down towards the line then. He go any quicker? No, stays seventh. Skippy stays sixth, and Pav stays fifth. And then again, Bo, unfortunately, because he didn't see a full qualifying lap, he unfortunately starts from the back. So even after a 4-day delivery of his new son, all the missus wanted was a Chinese. So fair play. Okay, not sure what's happening here. We've not gone to race, we've gone back to practice. But, have people got penalties to serve that I don't know about? Don't think you lot are doing that, are you? No, looks like we are going to jump. Oh, wait, no, still. Qualifying been ditched now then. He's obviously got those written down. Well, let's hope he has. Drivers just leaving the pits then, getting ready for this first race. 3 15-minute races coming up. They do have to use a set of medium tyres at some point throughout the night. If they've qualified on mediums, they have to start race 1 on mediums. No need for pit stops in this one with the tyre wear and these 15-minute races. They should be able to get around. No problem. Obviously the tyre, the medium tyre is a lot slower than the soft. But the softs wear out a little bit quicker. Has been quite a big difference in the performance of both tyres though. Lap times and longevity being very different between the two. Right, Pilgrim. You've lost the qualifying results, haven't you? No, looks like he's found them. So we are going to jump into race 1 then. Again, 15 minutes here at Sardegna Road Track B. I can get myself in. Nonsense on then. So 9 drivers on track. Dylan going to lead us out. Can he hold the lead into turn 1? You'll see these cars bounce when they leave. Here we go. Lights go on then. Boink. Who knows what's going on? Dylan then stomps his way up front. Pilgrim not having a great start. He's at 4 wide, you maniacs. Almost 3 wide. Oh, someone has had a nudge. Dylan, he's gone into turn 1 all on his own. And he's gone in far too quickly, unless somebody's come in there and just completely forgotten to brake and absolutely sent him. I don't know, but he's ended up in 8th. He's got a lot of work to do. He's got dirty tyres as well. Just keep himself in front of Bo there. Let's get ourselves back up front, see what's happened. So that leaves Ice Chand with the lead. Pilgrim, yeah, just not getting that good start. Ends up in 2nd position. Mocking Weeks right behind him as well. Big gap already. The top 3 have pulled out. Pav 46 in 4th, 1.7 seconds back. Captain Pugwash in 5th then. 2nd behind him. There is Obi. Oh, he did get back in. Chasing down Captain Pugwash. That medium tyre as well, Obi. Dylan on the softs, but making it all a waste of time into turn 1. Already trying to get... Oh, Captain Pugwash. He's just got himself off track. Has he tangled himself up with Obi? Yes, he has. Yes, he has, unfortunately. Obi does seem to come off quite bad in these races. For some reason, he always ends up getting tangled up in it. Most of it's never anything to do with him. Poor guy. So drops to 8th. And we've got Captain Pugwash, who has done the right thing. I think he's done the right thing. He might have just crashed and ended up in 9th, but looks like he's given the place back to Obi. Again, clean, respectful driving then. Right, race lead has changed. Mocking Weeks has stomped his way past Pilgrim and Ice Chand. Got himself into 1st. Pilgrim has also made his way past Ice Chand into 2nd. Drops Ice into 3rd place. Happy 50th in June next year. Apparently, Ice Chand, even though it threw up in the place in the Facebook chat. Come on, I know you're 50, but keep it on track. Yeah, the Facebook notifications told me it was his birthday, so I wished him happy birthday, and it lied. So who knows? But he's just had a little mistake there that puts him out of the contention for that top 2 position for the time being. He's under threat for 3rd as well. Battle up front continues. Oh, Pilgrim goes wide. Just manages to keep it on track, but he's going to have dirty tyres. He's off track again there. Absolutely stomping it then, trying to keep with Mocking Weeks. Slipstream. These cars have got DRS involved. You'll see that little red flashing notification in the bottom right hand side of the screen. So it does open up a great big flap on those rear wings. Instead of giving them downforce, it just allows them to travel a little bit quicker. Ice Chand then getting himself back out of danger a little bit from Pav 46, but Dylan already up into 5th. Departure of Skippy and Obi helping him out with that one. Bo up into 6th then. Skippy 7th. Obi in 8th. Captain Pugwash 9th. A bit down from Obi as well. No slipstream for him. Weeks then starting to pull a little bit of a gap away from Pilgrim. Not massive. He's not out of the slipstream range yet. Dirty tyres not affecting Pilgrim too much. Pav 46, Ice Chand made another mistake then. Pav 46 has got past him. Oh, he's getting kicked up all over the place, Ice Chand. He's under threat now from Dylan. Dylan's thinking, no, I'm just going to help you down the circuit. Give you a little bit of bump drafting. Get us both back up towards Pav 46 then. Coming into turn 1, Ice Chand takes the race in line, but Dylan's stuck one up the inside. Chand doesn't fight that too much. He's quite happy just to sit with Dylan. Both chase down Pav 46 then. Pav going a little bit deep through there himself. It's put him under pressure. He's going to hold the line into this hairpin though. Look at this Dylan putting in purple sectors. He's already got the fastest lap. Again, looking at the inside of Pav 46 then, running down the hill. Nudge of DRS being opened on this little straight at the bottom. Trying to get back up the inside here. Pav 46 brakes a little bit earlier, a little bit later. Ooh, he's out to take some evading action though to stay out the sand. Dylan then looks to run around the outside this time. Gets himself through. Putting down some driving then, Dylan. Again, only 15 minutes here. Almost at the 6-minute mark. A long way off those top two though. There's the gap. 4.5 seconds. Pilgrim. Pilgrim has made a move for the lead. Yeah, even with the dirty tyres, he managed to stick with Mockin. He's found a little way past then. Pilgrim leads, Mockin second, Dylan third. Again, pulling time over Pav 46 and Ice Chand. Bo in 6th, Rotiform livery. Obi-Wan, have you just got turn 1 a little bit wrong, or did I just catch you at your slowest point? On that medium tyre as well, Obi, Captain Pugwash on the medium tyre, and Skippy hits. What have you done? Now he's come out on the softs. Won't help him though, he's 30 seconds behind everyone else. Just doesn't like the feel of them, obviously. Pilgrim then continues to lead at lap 5. Just taking that position off of Mockin Weeks. Even after a little mistake, Dylan then chasing the pair in the down. Gap down to 3.5 seconds. Taken a second out of them already. I don't see him any closer at the moment. Maybe having little battles between themselves, just allowing Dylan to take a 10th here and a 10th there. Down to 3.2, so he's finding pace somewhere. I think these two are having a little battle side by side. Yeah, here we go. They were vying for position here, and it is Mockin Weeks that retakes the lead coming out of the hairpin. Chasing down on that back straight. There is Dylan in the background. Pilgrim now goes for a move back up the inside into this corner. Backs out. Mockin gives him plenty of room. Right, let me change this view. That's doing my head in. So, Mockin leads. Look at this Pilgrim all over him up the inside here. But this is just allowing Dylan to close up really quickly on them. Down to 2 seconds. Got to be careful, they've still got a few minutes left to try and defend, and at this rate Dylan's going to be on them at the end of the next lap. Oh no, Skippy in the pits. 1.8 seconds down, then Pilgrim again. Mockin just does the cutback, and look at this. Dylan now in tow range. 2 laps ago he was nearly 5 seconds behind these two. And here he is battling it out for P1 really. How close Mockin Weeks is. He's got a little bit of a gap between himself and Pilgrim. Pilgrim obviously now got a mirror full of Dylan to contend with. You can imagine he was quite happy just having a little ding-dong with Mockin Weeks. Look at this, Dylan all over the back of him. Mockin Weeks almost out of the tow range of Pilgrim, but again with the pace of Dylan, if he gets himself past Pilgrim, which they are just coming onto that long start-finish straight now. Close the gap up on Mockin Weeks reasonably easily. Again, just with the amount of time he was taking out of these two. Goes for a little look up the inside into turn 1. Pilgrim's got it all wrong. He's tried to outbrake Dylan, and it's cost him that 3rd position. He's got to get himself straight on track as well. The driver's coming up behind him. races on then between the two pearlescent white Porsches. Rocky Weeks in P1, Dylan in P2. 4.5 minutes to battle it out still. And again, that gap between Dylan and Mockin Weeks already down to less than half a second. I've just managed to break the toe there, Mockin, but not anymore. These drivers just finding time and remembering to press the DRS button on all these little straights. Verstappen bottled it again. Make sure you give him some grief in the Facebook chat in between races. Oof, Dylan risks it through there. Kept himself with Mockin though. 0.3 of a second. A little bit too far back, I think, to go for the move into turn 1 here. Blue part of the track for as long as he possibly can. Where's he going to go for the move, Dylan? He's all over the back of Mockin. Mockin's turn to go a little bit defensive this time into this hairpin. Dylan looking to cut back this time, but Mockin Weeks, aware of the move, just holds his line. Into this right-hander up the hill. Can carry a lot of speed down here again. Mockin Weeks just having to get control of that Porsche coming into that corner. Easy to get that one a little bit too fast. So close enough now. If he can stay this close coming onto the start-finish straight. Drivers going all over that little kink of a curb, and now battle on them, drag racing down here. Mockin Weeks still holding that inside line, but you can see Dylan just carrying that mile an hour more. Apologies for the camera jumping in and out. That's what happens when it decides it's going to be a solid fix. But it is Dylan that holds that line around the outside. He's pushing it though. Mockin Weeks trying to hold that wing just on the inside of Dylan's car, but Dylan just gets himself in front. Mockin Weeks though, he's not going to let that one go easily. There you go, all over the back. Let's have a quick look to see what's going on elsewhere on track. These two still battling out then for this last couple of laps. Pilgrim then out on his own in third. Ice Chand, I was going to say he's got fourth, but has he? 46 side by side with him, scoops his way into fourth, just coming around the hairpin. Ice Chand comes back at him on the exit, side by side on this little straight at the bottom of the hill. Oh, great bit of driving. Cutting across. Ice Chand risking it for a biscuit round there. Yeah, just a little bit of a wrong line through there for him. Have 46 retakes fourth then. Ice Chand fifth, Bo in sixth. Obi-Wan seventh. 11.6 seconds behind Bo. Probably not going to catch him up without Bo sticking it in a wall. Captain Bugwash in 8th. Another 9.5 seconds behind him. And Skippy, who decided to come in the pits after hating those medium tyres, I think. 15 seconds down in 9th. So 30 seconds left on the clock. This will become final lap. Dylan leads, pulls a little bit of a gap between himself and Mockin as well. Not out of the woods yet though. Get it? How's your lad doing? So Pilgrim all on his own. These two having a bit of a fight for 4th and 5th as well. You two having a bit of a punch up last week, because I believe it was. Again, Bo having a little bit of a lonely one. Skippy has already crossed the line, so he takes 9th. We'll get back to the leaders. Dylan, though, has pulled enough of a gap, I think. Slides it a little bit through that final corner, but holds on to the lead. And will take race 1 win here. Mocking Weeks tried as hard as he could to regain that top spot, but Dylan was just a little bit too quick for him. Mocking Weeks second then. Pilgrim going to come in third. Look at this battle between Pav and Ice Chand. Pav just holding on to that 4th though. Ice Chand 5th. Great battle between you two. Bo in 6th. It will be Obi a few seconds down in 7th. Again, him and Captain Pugwash just getting tangled up very early on. Both ended up, well, Obi ended off in the sand. Captain Pugwash just hung about and waited for him. There he is, all Christmased up, Captain Pugwash this week. And Skippy, we just saw him take that 9th position. Yeah, just not liking those medium tyres, I don't think, Skippy. And there he is, Dylan. So he only turned up last week. Decided he was going to get back into the racing, and he won everything last week. Absolutely, probably won the lottery as well, who knows. But yeah, he won all 3 races, so you might see that again. Show off. There he is, winner of race 1 then. Yeah, looks like Ice Chand and Pav 46 were pretty much bumper to bumper for most of that, saying just sorry for the dings and the bumps, but it is what it is. So race 2, probably coming up at 21:35, I'm going to say, Pilgs. That's going to be a reverse grid, another 15 minutes. Again, anybody that hasn't used the mediums could possibly use them in this race. There was only a couple of drivers in race 1 that picked those. There we go, it's just come up in the lobby there, look, 35 minutes. No, 35 minutes past, that's when race 2 will start. Told you. Look over to the right there. P4, Mocking Weeks. It's not pearlescent white anymore, is it? Race 3 might be a blue one. He likes a blue one. Yeah, all good between Pav and the bumping and Ice Chand. All good between Obi-Wan and Captain Pugwash as well. No hard feelings, so no malice involved in any of these. And again, you know, that's not what we're here for. If you want that, if you want to go and smash cars off track, go join the dailies and have the Spanish and Italians do it to you for free. Call me out all you want, but they're the dirtiest drivers in this game, 100%. So yes, race 2, got a minute to wait for that one. Reverse grid from race 1. We'll have to see who pops those medium tyres on for race 2 and who hangs on to them for race 3. So they're obviously nowhere near the update has not helped out the longevity or the grip or anything. It's I don't even know what the update was for. I just turned it on, installed it and walked away. Yeah, that's all I did. Makes no odds to me. It's not going to change my commentary, is it? Unless it gives me new camera angles or drone shots or full control of something. Why is Ice Chand reversing down the track? Getting some little sneaky practice starts in. It won't help because the cars bounce off the line. I don't know. Again, just no idea what's happening with that. Boink. Okay, so we should be seeing race 2 start any second. Again, that reverse grid might make it a little bit trickier into turn 1 as the faster drivers obviously start at the back, might get the better starts. possibly able to brake earlier than the slightly slower drivers at the front. It can cause mayhem and chaos. It can. Doesn't always. I know a lot of these drivers are quite aware of that sort of situation, and they will brake a tad earlier just to try and avoid it. But it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. So there we go then. Have a good race. Let's have a clean one. Give me the binoculars. Come on. Come on. Come on. There it is. So here it is then, reverse grid. We've got Skippy up front, Captain Pugwash second, Obi in third, Bo in fourth, Ice Chan fifth, Pav in sixth, Pilgrim seventh. We've got Mocking Weeks in eighth and Dylan in at ninth. I'll not put the nonsense on. I'll quickly do that. Oh, boink, off the line they go. Boink. Who knows? So all starting to gather up a little bit heading down towards turn one. A few drivers already looking to make the move. Obi's already got the inside line into turn one. Can he hold it though? Pilgrim's coming massively hot. Skippy's been sent. Ice Chan's been sent. Pilgrim knows he's done wrong. He's absolutely slammed those anchors on. He's got the medium tyres on, so I think that's just caught him out to turn one. And yeah, just again, just what happens sometimes. Skippy getting sent, then Ice Chan getting sent. Back up front, it is Captain Pugwash that leads currently. Obi into second. He was looking good into turn one until suddenly a Pilgrim appeared. Dylan then already up into third as well. So from the back of the pack into third. Pav 46 in fourth. Mocking in fifth. Bo 6. Ice Chan 7th. Skippy 8th. Pilgrim 9th. How long can Captain Pugwash hold on to this lead? A few fast drivers starting to close up on him. Mocking Weeks having a look at Pav 46 at the inside. Pav's held on to it. Mocking Weeks has decided not to go for it just there. He's got a nice long start finish straight he can have a play with here. Pav 46 still in the tow range of Dylan, so it's not going to be as easy for Mocking Weeks as I thought it was going to be. And then 1.3 seconds back. A little bit of a gap back to these boys then. Ice Chan 2.3 back in 7th. Skippy in 8th. 9th. So I am just going to flick through once more and see what tyres people are on. Got the softs on board for Captain Pugwash. Softs on for Obi. Softs on for Dylan. Got Pav 46 on the softs. Back under threat from Mocking Weeks, also on the softs. Bo on the softs. Ice Chan on the softs. Skippy on the softs. So it's just Pilgrim on the mediums for race 2. Everybody else is going to have them on for race 3 then. There's only a couple of drivers in race 1 that had those on. Dylan then makes the move on Obi. Sticks one up the inside. Takes a second position off of him then. Pav 46. Holding on to 4th. Mocking Weeks has tried a couple of times to get past him, but Pav's held on to that one. Not within slipstream range of the top 3 anymore. Gets a bit sideways through there. Mocking Weeks could be in a good position here to get this 4th place off him. Not closing up as quickly as I thought, actually, Mocking. Thought he was close enough to go for the move. Coming down that start finish straight, obviously not quite. Also down that start finish straight, Captain Pugwash has managed to fend off. Shut up, Smoker. Captain Pugwash getting smoked off then by Obi-Wan and Dylan. I was going to say down that start finish straight he managed to fend these two off, but on those next few corners they've just managed to wheedle their way through then. Dylan then into the lead of the race for race 2. Obi sticking with him in 2nd. Christmas Pugwash in 3rd. Now being chased down, Mocking Weeks has got past her. Has he found the same spot as Dylan and Obi, where they got past Captain Pugwash? Has he found the same spot and got his way past Pav 46? Flash of the lights from Pav. Chandon in 6th, 3.2 down. Skippy in 7th. Bo in 8th. He's had a mistake now as well. And Pilgrim looks like he's still struggling on those mediums, even with mistakes from some of the other drivers in front. Again, Bo was 6th. He's now 8th. He's made a mistake somewhere on circuit. Look at this already, Dylan. Banhammer's coming for you, my friend. Pulled a second over Obi-Wan, 1.2. Weeks up into 3rd, then got his way past Christmas Pugwash. 46, next in line to have a go at him. Again, they've got a lot of drivers going for the move down here, just letting it hang out wide and then staying to the right-hand side, coming into this right-hander. Working out for Pav 46 that time. Nice Chandon Skippy. You are, aren't you? You're slowly closing up on Pav and Captain Pugwash here. Super quick, but quickly enough to get them a little bit worried, I'd have thought. Maybe at the end of next lap. Look at this, Dylan. 1.5 seconds ahead of Obi. Mocking Weeks now got himself clear of everybody else. Starts to close that gap down a little bit on Obi as well. See how that works out. If anybody can get any closer to anybody else. Captain Pugwash then holding on to 4th at the minute. 2.2 seconds behind 3rd place Mocking. 46 still filling his mirrors up right now, and Ice Champ is bringing that time down, 1.3 seconds behind him. He's pulled a gap from Skippy. Still not quite out of it yet, Skips. There's Bo in the background as well. He's not too far off the back really, 4.2. And there is a Pilgrim still trying to make those mediums work. This man just putting on another masterclass this week. Look, Banhammer coming for you. Don't forget to not vote for Dylan for driver of the day if he wins all 3 races. It's because that'll definitely invoke Banhammer. He's not allowed to win all 3 races and take driver of the day. Not having it. But yeah, vote for driver of the day, people. There are prizes involved. Mocking Weeks carrying a bit of speed through there. Dips some wheels on the sand on the exit of that corner. Still just maintains that 1.4. Oh, so apologies. No, he doesn't. He did just maintain that 1.4 second gap. He's just allowed it to stretch up to 1.7 now. 4th, starting to hot up then. Captain Pugwash holding onto that one. Pav 46 in 5th, but here comes Nemesis, Ice Chand. These two very close when it comes to pace. Pretty close all season. Trying to chase down 4th place Captain Pugwash at the minute. A little bit, they've got to be careful they don't battle too much, otherwise they're going to lose Captain Pugwash. They won't get a toe off of him. 0.5 of a second. They are well within tow range. Ice Chan still within tow range of Pav 46 as well. Holds 4th into turn 1 though. Skippy in 7th. A little far back off of Ice Chan now, 3.6 seconds. But another 3.7 seconds behind him. And Pilgrim, again, just losing a little bit more time, 5.5 seconds. That gap had dropped to about 3, but just not getting those mediums to work. Again, everybody else out on track on the softs as well. Look at this, Dylan, up to 3 seconds. Again, Mocking Weeks, that gap opening up then, top 3. Not able to close each other down. Almost 10 minutes into race 2 here as well. Those gaps are just getting wider. Captain Pugwash, how are you holding on to this 4th place? I really don't know. That final corner onto this start-finish straight. Have 46 all over the back of Captain Pugwash. Carrying good speed past him as well. Is Chan not going to be able to make that move before turn 1? 46 got the inside then into this corner. Captain Pugwash gives him plenty of room. Nice Chan now looking for a way past. Won't want to be wanting Pav 46 to get out of his sights, that's for sure. There's a little look up the inside through here. Chand and Captain Pugwash just had to be slowed down a little bit with Pav coming across the track. Chand's going to have to give it a go somewhere else here then. Sticking with Pav though, heading down the hill. Chand not getting a good exit out of that corner. Would have been the place to do it down here. Slammed the brakes on up the inside of Captain Pugwash. Almost made it work on the run through there. Pugwash loses a position. Ice Chan has another little look up there. Maybe just back off a little bit, Ice Chan. Wait for that final corner and then down this start-finish straight. Again, a little bit too far back at the minute to make the move into turn 1. Just needs to hold off until that final corner before making the move. Dylan Manhammer, 4.2 seconds up the road for you. Obi tried everything he can, but tyre wear just catching him out a little bit. Mocking Weeks closing the gap up on him, just a second back at the moment. Well, it's 1.8, but just needs to take another half a tenth out of him before he starts getting a proper bit of tow. Enough then. That could be enough if he can stick with him for the next lap or so. Close that gap back down. How good an exit did he get through this final corner? Let's have a look. Gap down to 0.6. Jumps back up though. Obi getting the better run through that little complex of last couple of corners. He's just able to keep himself out of danger of Mocking Weeks. Dylan getting turn 1 a little bit squirrely. Still, he's 5 seconds up the road. He's got time to get that thing backwards if he wants for a bit. Obi holding on to that second. Mocking Weeks trying to press though, trying to bring that time back down. That's down to 0.7. Still going to see another lap after this one. 46 then, clearly into 4th at the minute. The battle between Captain Pugwash and Ice Chan has allowed him to just pull a little bit of a gap ahead of these two. Again, Ice Chan into that apex. a little bit early, maybe trying to make Captain Pugwash have a tiny bit of a mistake. Stick it with him through here. Right, this is the moment then, all over the back of Captain Pugwash now. The Rudolph number plate, I don't think will save you this time. He's carrying good speed up here. I thought Ice Chan was going to get past him quite easily, but he has still held the inside line into turn one. But Ice Chan can just cut back up the inside, carry the speed through and take that position off him. Captain Pugwash then. His final lap, can he put the pressure back on Ice Chan? We'll see. So we are going to see drivers coming up to the line. Pilgrim slowed down, he doesn't want to do another lap. Looks like Bo slowed down, he doesn't want to do another lap. There they go, up to the line then. Who's going to take which? It is Pilgrim that takes 8th, Bo that takes 9th. We'll get back to the front and watch Dylan. Last couple of corners then. Just made it look easy, Dylan. There he goes. Across the line then to take a win in race 2 here as well. Obi takes 2nd. I didn't know quite how close Mocking Weeks was behind you. Not quite enough. Close enough to get the position. So 2nd for Obi, 3rd for Mocking Weeks. Path 46 takes 4th. Ice Chan did close the gap down on him on those last couple of laps, but not enough to take that position back, so comes home in 5th. It would have been who was next? Captain Pugwash would have taken 6th. I assume Skippy taken 7th, because we'd already seen Bo and Pilgrim cross the line. So let's just have a look. Dylan taking that race win in race 2 then. Obi 2nd, Mocking Weeks 3rd, Pav 46 in 4th, Ice Chan 5th, Captain Pugwash 6th, Skippy in 7th, Pilgrim 8th, and Bo all on his own on page 2 in 9th. So race 3 coming up. Start positions are... Oh, Mr. Bowman's left the room. Start positions will be grid wherever you finished in race 2. So that means Dylan will be at the front, Obi 2nd, Mocking Weeks 3rd, etc. But I believe majority of the field will be on medium tyres, so we'll see the different drivers on the faster tyres. Might be able to get a bit of a result here. We'll see. We'll see how the faster drivers or the other drivers cope with the mediums. Mocking Weeks just reminding Pilgrim to actually brake into turn 1. Again, I believe it was just his medium tyres catching him out. So Bo might be back, but new baby. I can't talk tonight, people. I don't know what's going on. The new baby might be roaring. .57 then for the next race, so 3 minutes to wait. Again, it's grid positions are race final positions from race 2. So that's going to be grid order pretty much. Dylan on that top spot, Obi-Wan 2nd, Mocking Weeks 3rd, Path 4, Ice Chan 5th, blah 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 blah. And maybe not Bo if he doesn't get himself back in the room. So we have got, when's that, Pilgs? When's that, 24th? Is that Saturday night? Is that Sunday night? That's Sunday night, isn't it? We've got the remembering a... Not going to say that word till Sunday night. We're having a fun night of racing on Sunday night for Steve Morrill, who was the sort of founding figure of P1 race community. Brought all these boys you see in the lobby together, pretty much. And yeah, so unfortunately he passed away a couple of years ago. So we're having a remembrance night for him and a bit of a fun race, some chaos and mayhem. There probably won't be much racing. It'll just be people trying to ramp things off stuff and wheel spin and donut and burn tyres out and crash into each other. Probably. And you may even get a different smoker. This one might not be safe for kids. Alright, just pre-warning you, it might be. This Saturday night might get I can't say demonetized because I'm not monetized. Could get me banned or strike. Who knows? Who knows? Not that I've got anything specifically planned, but could just be naughty words that they don't like. Don't like an awful lot these days, do they? Eh? YouTube. Sort yourselves out. Why can't I watch my Store at Army content, eh, that I want to watch without joining? Certainly won't do premium, that's for sure. I knew it was Sunday. So, late again, Pilgs. 21:58. Been late for every race. Kicked out the first lobby. Not sure what will happen there, but I'm sure we'll find out. Alright, let's get this nonsense on quickly before I forget. Okay, race 3 coming up then. You already know the grid order. It's up there on the left-hand side of the screen. Let's watch these bouncy Porsches get off the line for the final race of the evening. Lights go on then. Boink. How bizarre. How bizarre. For Obi and Dylan having a bit of a side-by-side down towards turn 1. Again, do everybody... Nobody being sent by Pilgrim this race. Good lad. Obi then just managed to squeeze his way round and take that position off of Dylan. Again, Dylan on that medium tyre. Lock-in on the medium tyre for race 3. Have 46 also on the medium tyre. Medium tyre on for Ice Chand. Soft tyre on for Captain Pugwash. We'll keep an eye on him, see how he gets on with those. Pilgrim on the softs. He's already got rid of the mediums last race, and the softs on board for Skippy as well. Must have used them in race 1. Obi as well, using them in race 1. So he's got the softs to play with now. He should start to pull away. See the drivers on that medium tyre behind, just squirming a little bit coming out of these corners. Pressing hard if they're going to be trying to keep up with Obi in front. Captain Pugwash then up into 5th, hinting down path 46 on that slower tyre. Should come on to this start-finish straight as well. Good exit through there. It should be all over the back of path 46. Be able to outbrake him into turn 1 as well. If he's brave enough, here he goes, has a little look up the inside then. Almost worked. Not quite able to get and hold that Porsche up the inside, but he'll have another go, I'm sure. Pilgrim then put him under a bit of pressure through that corner. Again, he's on that soft tyre, so can press pretty hard. Skippy on the soft tyre. Nice. Chan getting caught out again. That medium tyre just... you can see they turn in. Nothing seems to happen. Just catching him out then. Here we go. Obi starts to pull that gap in front with that softer tyre. 1.7 seconds over Dylan. Still doing alright with a set of mediums on at the minute, as is Mocking Weeks, keeping him in sight just about. Half 46 then on that medium tyre, but under threat from these two behind on the softer tyre. Look at this, Skippy found a gap through. So they were a little bit close together. Skippy was at the back of this field. Captain Pugwash squeezed his way through. Pat 46 was obviously compromised a little bit. That slowed him down into Pilgrim, and I think Skippy just kept his foot in. Stomped it past the pair of them. Up into 5th for him then. Pilgrim then having a look up the inside of Pav. Oh, both drivers getting a little bit squirrely. Pilgrim again, just backing off, giving Pav that position back. Knows he went in a little bit too hot. Unfortunately, that's dropped the pair of them off the back of the fight in front. Again, Pav 46 just struggling around that corner, and Pilgrim does end up coming through then. That's Chand now on that medium tyre as well. 5.1 seconds back. He got turn 1 wrong on the previous lap. Bit of work for him to do. Putting that final set of softs to good use then. 2.93 seconds now ahead of Dylan. Kimweed's not been able to close the gap up on him. Still 1.3 seconds back. There is Captain Pugwash being pressured. Oh, what a shame. Nudged off by Skippy coming through. Unfortunately, it's allowed Pilgrim to come through as well, and the gap's opening up all over the place. I don't think the Captain Pugwash will be overly happy about that, but there's Pav 46 again, just struggling on that medium tyre. It's bound to lose to those drivers on that faster tyre in front. See whether we can defend from Ice Chand. He's starting to bring that time down a little bit. Obi-Wan, unfortunately, by midway through the race, is probably not going to get much coverage because he'll be so far in front that he'll win the race. Dylan as well. Still not doing too bad, really. You know, okay, he's 3 seconds behind Obi, but that he's on that slower tyre. He's still managed to pull time from Mocking Weeks. He's out of danger of these boys behind on that softer tyre for the time being. A third of the way through race 3. Chand, he is slowly bringing that time down between himself and Pav in front. Again, they've been close all season, these two. He's just finding a little bit of time here, maybe not coming out of that final corner, kicking up quite so much dirt, but we'll see how he gets on. Obi's turn to make it look easy at the moment then. Dylan not looking like he's going to get all 3 wins tonight, not on that medium tyre. Not without Obi losing the force or something. I can't see that happening. Weeks pressing. come those faster tyre drivers. There is a Pilgrim, there is a Skippy, there is a Captain Pugwash. Having a little look at Skippy up the inside there. They are closing up on Mockin. Look at this, within tow range as well. Again, nothing Mockin can do really in terms of defending these drivers. Should be able to accelerate a little bit earlier coming out of the corners, go into the corners quicker, etc. Brake earlier. Pilgrim all over the back of him. Less than a tenth between them as they come up the hill. Now Pilgrim goes for the move. Easily done, just getting that corner nice and tidily. Gets himself into that third position. Mocky Weeks in fourth then, still 2.4 seconds ahead of Skippy. Captain Pugwash filling his mirrors at the minute. A little bit deep there for Skips, that's allowed Captain Pugwash through. Coming into this next corner though. Skippy does hold on to the inside line. Captain Pugwash all over the back of him though. Be able to get him in the next couple of corners. Where does Skippy put his car here? Able to lunge one up the inside through there for Captain Pugwash. Let's see what this battle's looking like at the back then. Pav 46 in 7th on the medium tyre. Still being closed down. Oh, Ice Chan drifting it out of that one. Still closing down on Pav 46. The gap down to 2 seconds. Obi, 5 seconds ahead. There is damn it. Dylan, 6 seconds ahead of Mockin. This seems to be where the battle is at the minute. Mockin on those medium tyres, trying to defend from these drivers behind on these faster tyres. He's done it again for another lap here. Pilgrim holds on to 4th in. Skippy 5th. Captain Pugwash 6th. They go again. Pilgrim all over the back of Mockin. Soft tyre starting to show a bit of wear though. Skippy and Pugwash closing back up on these two. Pilgrim needs to... Oh, Pilgrim! Has he got it wrong through there? Or is he going for a different line? I think maybe just a little lack of concentration maybe. Now within tow range. Captain Pugwash is also within tow range, so all 3 drivers are going to close up on Mockin Weeks. Coming up to that long start finish straight again soon. Pilgrim already going for the move in these last couple of corners. Apologies, tipped the camera the wrong way. Through he goes then into 3rd before they hit the start finish straight. Now then, Mockin will try and utilise the tow from him to try and defend from Skippy behind. Skippy 0.6 of a second back. Captain Pugwash just making a little mistake before he hit that start finish straight. Drops out of the tow range, carries good speed onto this straight. Might be able to regain that tow by the time they come into turn 1. Oh, he does just get himself in. Oh, Skippy catches the gravel on the outside of that corner, sends the rear end of that Porsche almost backwards, gathers it back up, but not in time to defend the position, and Captain Pugwash comes through and takes that 5th off him. Pilgrim already through into that 3rd, then Mockin Weeks 4th. Captain Pugwash now the chaser car. Again dragging Skippy along for the ride. 11 minutes into race 3 then. These boys hunting down Mockin Weeks. He's on that slower tyre. Captain Pugwash and Skippy are both on a set of softs, so quicker, but wear out a little bit sooner as well. Still work to do. Pav 46 holding on to 7th. Ice Chand not been able to bring that gap down as much as he'd like at the minute. Still 1.5 seconds between these two. Both drivers on that medium tyre. Ice Chand has pressed this Porsche to get the time down. Ended up backwards. Forced this little Porsche round to try and get himself back in a fight. He's now 1.2 seconds behind Pav. So he is finding a little bit of time here. Obi on the softs, cruising at the minute, 7.4 seconds ahead. 12 minutes into race 2. There is a Dylan. Again on that medium tyre, not doing too bad. Still showing plenty of wear. About the same amount as the softs, to be perfectly honest. Oh no, I'm lying. Pilgrim has really pressed those softs then to get away from Mocky Weeks. 3.1 seconds back this battle. Skippy making that mistake, allowing Captain Pugwash through, and now he is filling the rear view mirror of Mocky Weeks. You can see just able to take these corners a little bit tighter. Weeks getting it pushed out wide there. Now Captain Pugwash 0.3 of a second behind him onto the start-finish straight. Again, I don't think it's going to be close enough to go for the move into turn 1. Shows his nose. Mocky Weeks goes a little bit wide through there. Leaves a tiny bit of a gap, but not enough for Captain Pugwash to take advantage of. Again, Mocky Weeks just struggling on those mediums to try and defend. And this is all bringing Skippy back into the fight here as well. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough? I need to change that camera. Squeezed his way through then Captain Pugwash. Mockin still having to defend though from Skippy. Skippy goes a little bit deep through that one. Mocky Weeks tries to cut back up the inside, but it's not to be. Skippy gets through as well then. Pugwash into 4th, Skippy 5th, Mocky Weeks 6th now then. A minute left on the race timer. This will become final lap for everybody then. Obi leading 7.5 seconds up the road. Dylan being closed down actually, but whether it's enough before the end of the race, 2.7 seconds. There is Pilgrim in the background, so medium tyre on board for Dylan. Pilgrim with that soft tyre on, but yeah, I don't think he's close enough by any means to get 2.7 seconds out of Dylan before the end of this lap. As quick as those soft tyres might be. Then Captain Pugwash in 4th. He's now got a bit of a gap between himself and Skippy, 1.7 seconds. Skippy also got his way past Mocky Weeks, but Mocky Weeks just a second behind him. Probably won't be able to keep up with the pace. So stays in 6th then. Pav 46 in 7th. Oh, Ice Chand unfortunately looks like he's had another mistake into turn 1. Big dent on the front of that car. He's now 9.5 seconds behind Pav. Maybe just pushing a little bit too hard in the chase for that in this final race, but into the wall he goes. Here comes Obi then, down towards the line, taking the win in race 3. Not giving Dylan all the glory tonight. There he goes. Across the line with the BWT livery. Here comes a Dylan then, taking 2nd. Pilgrim did bring that time down a little bit, but only by about 3/10 of a second. Takes 3rd. Captain Pugwash comes home in 4th. Skippy takes 5th. Mocky Weeks drifts his Porsche across the line in 6th. Pav 46. And a lonely final bit of the race then in 7th. Thought he was going to get himself together and have a bit of a punch up with this man. But this man said, no, I'm going to go and visit a wall instead. Unfortunately, so Ice Chand comes home in 8th. And yes, unfortunately, we didn't see Mr. Bowman in race 3. Again, he's got a new baby, so that's probably why. So big shout out to him anyway, and his missus for, you know, bringing a new P1let into the world. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I can get away with that. All right. So there it is, round 7 of the P1RC 911 GT3 RS League. Final round next week, but again, we have got Sunday night, the Steve Morrill Smash Up Special. I'm just going to name it that for now. So it's going to be 3 different races. There's going to be chaos and mayhem and who knows what else happening. So that's Sunday night. That's going to be 9 o'clock. Yeah, final round of the Porsches next week, and I think that's pretty much going to be it until the new year. Maybe 1 or 2 little events over Christmas. We'll see. I have just had word that I don't know if I'm allowed to say it yet. You know, the ominous letters that are associated with Mature Racing Club that nobody can get right because they don't want to get it right. But yeah, there's a little sprinkle of that in the air for next year. But, I'll keep you posted a little bit more on that one. But yeah, that's going to be it from me tonight, people. So back Sunday night at 9 o'clock for the mayhem and chaos, and then final round of this next week, 9 o'clock. And again, that'll be it pretty much until Christmassy, New Year-y, and then all the new leagues will start in the new year. So that's going to be it for me tonight, people. I hope you've liked what you've watched. If you have, give it a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't, but most of all, tell your mates, tell your mums. My name's Dark Smoker. I'm out of here.